This was their mistake.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Even though I like Kale and Caulifla in the anime, the main mistake that they made was making these characters progress entirely too quickly. I mean, they progressed at Goku levels, and the fan base was able to accept barely that Goku can excel and boost his power in such a short period of time so quickly because we've known Goku for so long. But they aren't willing to give the same pass to two characters that don't have much backstory in the anime and we barely just met. Caulifla especially should have been around the same level as Kaba, if not just a little bit better at combat or a little bit more powerful than Kaba was at that time, because making these characters progress entirely too quickly, we get fights like we have Kale and Caulifla versus God Goku, and then we have the unmitigated power boosts that we get with Kefla when she faces off against Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Ultra Instinct Goku. So in going back to the manga, the best way to do these characters is to nerf them. And the best way to use Kefla in the manga is to go back and change Kale and Caulifla significantly. In the manga, as of right now, we have Caulifla. She had just transformed into a Super Saiyan, and it is really not clear whether she's stronger than Kaba. It is stated that she has a lot more potential than Kaba, but it's not stated whether she's stronger than him. We don't know if Kale has gone into the Super Saiyan transformation yet or not, but we know she's going to go in that Berserker state. So we have something to look forward to in the rest of the manga, in the Tournament of Power, when it finally does arrive. First things first, I wouldn't make Caulifla go anywhere past Super Saiyan. She could be a strong Super Saiyan, she could be an adept Super Saiyan, but I wouldn't make her go into Super Saiyan 2, even the built up muscular Super Saiyan version, no Super Saiyan 3, none of that. She needs to be more grounded as a character so we can see exactly where she falls. I mean, Super Saiyan is still a powerful transformation, and in chapter 33 we even see how powerful it is compared to the rest of the fighters in the tournament when Goku goes into Super Saiyan state and starts taking fighters out left and right. So it's not like she's going to be at a heavy disadvantage in the manga. Kale's a little bit different because Kale, we already know she's going to go into this Berserker state. The way I would do Kale's Berserker state in the manga, I would not make it off the bat anywhere even close to being as powerful as being able to go toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. No, I would put her Berserker version, as soon as it comes out, I would put it at the same level as Broly in the Broly movies. That's the character that she's mimicking off of. She needs to be at that level, because at this point in the anime, Kale is far more powerful than Broly. So when her transformation first comes out, she needs to be stronger than a Super Saiyan, probably on Super Saiyan 2 tier level, if not going into that Super Saiyan 3 tier level maybe. As she stays in this transformation, I would have it be like the Incredible Hulk. I've made this similarity many times before. She needs to be like this character. Her transformation needs to get stronger slowly as the longer she stays into it, the madder she gets. Make her have maybe impervious to being able to be dealt damage to for the most part. I mean, obviously if Super Saiyan Blue Goku hits her really hard, she's going to have some damage, but when these low level tier characters try to go at her, she really can't take that much damage, just like Broly can. But the longer she stays in there, the more of her power gets taken out and explodes out, just like Broly, where she really can't control it, and that's where she starts getting into that higher tier, like, we need to take care of this character now. But Caulifla should never be on that same level as Kale. Kale has this quote-unquote magical transformation, essentially, because we don't really know anything about it. Hopefully the manga explains some stuff that allows her to be more powerful than she actually is. Caulifla needs to be more grounded. but a more expert fighter. We need to see her doing strategy. We need to see her doing things that are unexpected. We need to see her actually being an adept and advanced warrior, which we do see in the fight between her and Goku. We see her doing this a lot, so it's not going to be far-fetched to have that be the same case in the manga. Once you've established these characters the way you've established them, I would have Goku go into a Super Saiyan 3 transformation and basically dominating Caulifla, and that's where Kale comes out with her Berserker state, and that's where we can finally get to see that power gauging of where Kale is Berserker state meets Super Saiyan 3 Goku. All this has a purpose. The purpose is to make Kefla a more believable character. And honestly, I love Kefla's design. I just love the way she looks. I love the way that they fuse them together, the way they look fused. They look like they have tidbits of each character, very reminiscent of Vegito, and they did a good job with that design. But personally, for me, I don't think that we should be using Toyotaro to fuse these two characters. I feel like they should have a whole new other way to transform that maybe gets hinted at later on the line. Like they know this new technique. Oh, maybe they know the fusion dance at some point. Maybe they get taught it. Something along those lines. Obviously, they're going to give them the Toyotaro because it's a lot faster and easier to explain. But then you have the whole thing where, oh, we have to change the rules now so everybody else can use Toyotaro. And then we're going to have to go through this point where people are starting to use Toyotaro left and right. And if that's the case, hopefully we see more characters use Toyotaro other than these two characters. Because, I mean, all these Supreme Kais have the Toyotaro earrings on them, so these characters should be able to fuse at a moment's notice, seeing as how the Grand Priest said it was okay. But whether they use the Toyotaro or fusion dance or some other form of fusion that we don't know of yet, we need to have Kefla be grounded, man. She needs to be in her base form, maybe being able to go toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, maybe at base form, no transformation. And that way we can gauge her more realistically, because now she's got both the power of two Saiyans combined, and we saw the power of two Saiyans combined with Goku and Vegeta. As soon as they combined, they were able to go into insurmountable strengths and face off against Buhan. So at base level, I would have her at Super Saiyan 3, and from there on, I would have her have the same transformation she had right afterwards. I would have her transform into her more muscular build, where she's a combination of Kale's Berserker state and Caulifla's Super Saiyan state. Maybe she can go into this like a Super Saiyan 2 type of transformation, because at that point, really, once they're both fused together, really, we can just kind of make them do whatever. So they can go into that Super Saiyan 2 fused state, and at that point they're dominating Goku until Goku goes into his God state, and God Goku should be able to take out Kefla no problem. I'm a huge fan. One of my favorite fights in all of Dragon Ball Super is Kale and Caulifla versus God Goku, because not only do we get to see how badass God Goku is, we get to see these two characters interact and fight him 2 versus 1. But for me, even though Goku was at his limit, he had just expelled all his energy and all that, it was still unbelievable to think that these two characters that just came into the series were as powerful, or were on a similar level, I guess, even fighting in their Super Saiyan states as God Goku. I mean, they weren't right there, but it looked like they were pushing him back somewhat, even though he triumphed at the end. But once they got into that Super Saiyan, or that base Kefla mode, they just dominated that transformation, and that's just unacceptable in my opinion. So we need to have him go into a Super Saiyan God state, and then that is what probably should take out and fight against this Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 merged Kale and Kefla. That's what should be the scenario. And then obviously that would be what brings them out, Goku in this form, because even in the manga understands how powerful the God transformation is. They use it against Zamasu. Goku dominates hit with it while going back and forth between that and Blue. And remember, in the manga, he doesn't have the Kaioken Blue transformation, so he doesn't have that to fall back on. So Super Saiyan Blue definitely needs to be that higher tier form that is powerful enough to take on these high tier fighters. And if we're wasting this form on facing off against Kefla, what does that say about the fight between him and Jiren, seeing as how he can't go into that Kaioken form? And honestly, that's it. The only other thing that I would take out from that the anime added from the manga, hopefully they don't add it, is the fact that Kale can kind of master the berserker state at some point toward in those episodes mixed in. I don't like that at all. I feel like she looks very similar to her Super Saiyan form, and it doesn't really make much sense. People are saying like she's strong because now she's mastered it or whatever, and she's stronger than her berserker form. I don't like that at all. I would just leave her going from base to Super Saiyan if you want to throw Super Saiyan in there, and then berserker. Berserker should be her final form always, and we shouldn't have this sort of mastered form where she like looks like she's got control and she looks like she's a lot thinner. Anyway guys, how would you improve Kefla in the manga? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you drop me a like if you like anything that I said in this video. It really does help out the video a lot. And subscribe for more discussions, theories, news, spoilers, all that. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.